Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1947 Royal U model vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This model was manufactured as a budget model, which means it doesn't have certain functions like a bell that dings when you get to the end of the margin. It doesn't have a color selector switch, which will allow you to print the bottom portion of the ribbon. And it doesn't have a touch control. First thing we're going to do is set the margins located behind the carriage, and they're on each side here, and you just push down to move them. We're just going to leave that at the end of the platen and that one at the beginning. It does have a semi-nice, this is the paper bail that sits on top. Very convenient. This is the line space, gets you back to the beginning and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip it forward 1 and it'll skip 2 spaces. That works good. We're going to keep it on single and just finish typing those last letters. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Very nice typing machine. Since it doesn't have the touch control, it's basically one speed typing. It's about as fast as you can go, but it does feel really good compared to a lot of other typewriters. It doesn't feel like it's going to jam up on you or anything. And with the lesser of the functions, there's less things to go wrong. So I kind of like the simple version of this model, and it's pretty compact and it just has an attractive look to it. It's actually a very popular model. I usually don't keep these in stock for too long. To pull the page out easy, you just flip the switch forward on the right side and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. And a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. This one does have a backspace on the top right here. That works good. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. When you type, if you want to switch the direction, there's a little button over here on the side. You push it in and it'll start pulling to the left counterclockwise. That works good. We're going to keep it pulling to the right side, so we're going to push in the button from this side. I'll push it in from the other side. It pops it out. You just want to push that in so it'll pull to the right side. Carriage release on the right side only on this model. That works good, nice and smooth. And it does have this switch right here. If you flip it down, it'll disable the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. Flip it back, and each one of those clicks is 1 space. That works good, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.